picture of me is the hardest part, but yeah, post production. Maybe you can take the upload of the video in it as well, and this takes 30 to 45 minutes, but you can do other stuff while doing this. So the video takes 1.5 hours to make, mostly. The other question from Siermara is, did you experience ASMR as a child? If so, what were your triggers? I do not experience ASMR as an adult as well, so I do not feel any tingles. Now I have had some tingles in my early days of listening to ASMR, but right now I don't feel tingles. I just watch it for relaxation and focusing and stuff like that reasons. So no, I didn't experience ASMR as a child. Danny asks, what games do you play? I am not a huge gamer. I'm a very casual gamer, but I prefer the indie games type of games. Yeah, indie type of games. I like Don't Starve, Binding of Isaac, Undertale. Stardew Valley is a nice game, and yeah, stuff like that. And I also played Bioshock Infinite, and I enjoyed it. I liked Tomb Raider. I like some Minecraft, as you may see in my Minecraft videos. So there are a couple of games, but not a lot. Not something like FIFA or shooters, ego shooters. This is not what I like, but yeah, the types of games that I just mentioned. Jacob Weberg asks, do you play any sports? Yes, I play darts. I guess it's darts in English. I actually play in a club. I go to darts practice, which is not 100% sport, but yeah, it's some kind of sports. And I play some pickup basketball with my friends outside, and some football as well, but not organized, so not in a club or something. I used to play basketball in a club, but I do not do it anymore. So let's get into a couple of questions from Brian. Thank you, Brian, for these questions. I asked for creative questions, and Brian did the job, and so we will answer a couple of them. Are you a pancake or waffle guy? If neither, provide an alternative. I would say both, probably. I like both, and I don't know if I prefer one compared to the other. So I guess I'm a pancake and a waffle guy. Next question from Brian is, why are there so many iPhones? And this is a question that I ask myself a lot, because I mean, I believe and I know Apple products are very, very good, but they are also very, very expensive, and I don't get why so many people spend so much money on Apple products when there are so many other products like smartphones or tablets or something around that cost like a quarter or half or something and are almost as good as Apple products. So I own a OnePlus 3 and I'm filming with it right now, and I had a Samsung phone, and these were quite decent as well, so I don't quite get why people are spending so much money, but if they have it, that phase, but um, listened to some heavy metal hardcore music when I was, I don't know, 13, but mostly because my friends did this and they had kind of a goth face thing going around, but I didn't really. Math or English class, I don't know, I didn't like any of it when I was in school. Now I would say English because I'm quite okay in it, and math, I was quite okay in math as well, but I don't know, both, nothing, I don't know. Do you personally get tingles? No, I don't. Sun or rain? Good question. I guess everybody, or almost everybody, prefers the sun over raining, but some rain is quite okay sometimes as well, because if it was always sunny, then you wouldn't admire the sun as much, and so we need those rainy days in our lives. So enough of Brian questions. First of all, maybe we get back to some, but Brian asked like 20 questions and I just answered 5 of them or so. So sorry, Brian, but we have more questions to come to, so thanks for your very creative questions. Water Mountain TV is not actually referring to the questions and answers Q&A stuff, but he asked, why do you blink so often with your eyes? And I answered, sorry. I don't know, I didn't know I did that. I don't know if you guys, if every one of you guys is recognizing this, but I don't know. Since he said it, I tried to blink less, but I don't know if this worked. Celeste Gallardo asks, how did you first discover ASMR? A friend of mine told me about it. He did not recommend it to me, just said, hey, have you seen this new phenomenon on YouTube? And he's not a regular listener, but he made me one because I got on YouTube and searched and I quite liked it. And so I am part of the ASMR community for, I don't know, 2 years now. This is a pretty long time. Cam Wilson asks, what are some personal favorite triggers of yours? My main favorite triggers are trigger words. I really, really like the repetitiveness of them. So this is one of the reasons that I tend to make more videos, more trigger words videos compared to others. And the other one is tapping, fast tapping mostly. And I also make a lot of tapping videos because I do enjoy the tapping sounds very much. And what is more, I guess I like the rough sounds more. So if there's someone tapping and he's just doing, and you can barely hear anything, then I don't like it. It has to be a little bit more, a little bit rougher. I also like some scratching from time to time. guys seem to like it, and I enjoy recording and editing and stuff. So we keep going. Inspired Minds ask, has video making ASMR made you more of a confident guy in general? I don't know. As I said earlier, I act more confident in front of the camera, maybe. But I don't know if this actually changed me in real life. This is a good question. I don't know. Not really, probably, because I'm not like a huge YouTube star now or something. But I don't know. It didn't make it worse. So I got that going for me, which is nice. Elo Mave has a lot of questions as well, so I will go through them quite quickly. When was the last time you cried? I sometimes cry watching movies, but not like sobbing or something. I just shed a tiny tear there. But I tend to cry on the beautiful things more than the sad things, like tears of joy or something. But I don't know when the last time was it. I don't know. Do you sing while taking a bath? I sing while showering. Yes, I do that. How tall are you? I'm 1 meter 90 centimeters. No idea how that's in American. Do you snore while sleeping? Yes, I do. Ask my girlfriend. Are you ticklish? Yes, I am. Ask my girlfriend. Are you a good dancer? Probably not. Do you own a pet? No, I don't own a pet. I've never owned a pet. Boxers or slips? Boxers. What's under your bed? A lot of dust, probably. Have you ever cheated on a test? Yes, I kinda did. I went to the bathroom and checked my notes or something like that. So, yes. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Nope. Are you closer to your mom or your dad? I don't know. It's pretty even, I believe. So that's for Illo. Thanks very much for the bunch of questions. Hunter C has a lot of questions as well. Who's your favorite musician? There are a lot as well. I like Biffy Clyro, Mumford and Sons, The Lumineers, The Killers, Fall Out Boy, Arctic Monkeys, The Wombats, Green Day, Just Jack, and a couple of German artists, and a lot more. They're not like 2 or 3 artists that I listen to all the time. I have a very wide variety in my music taste, so yes, it depends on the time, on my mood, and stuff like that. Do you have any favorite movies? The same goes with movies. I have like a collection of 200 movies over there, and I like every single one of them. So I can't tell you one favorite movie. Do you believe in life after death? Good question. I can't believe that there's nothing coming after life, but I have no idea what's coming after death. So I don't know. We'll see. Do you think German was a harder language to learn than English? I don't were a millionaire besides buying a new mic, um, I would invest a lot of it. I would donate a lot of it, and I wouldn't change very much. I maybe would buy me some stuff that I wanted to upgrade, but I don't know. There's nothing I would change. I wouldn't go ahead and buy a new car, a big house, or something. I would just live the way that I already lived. How do you want people to remember you when you're gone? That's a good question as well. I don't know. I just want everybody to like me. I know that's not possible, and I do not like anybody as well, but I think they should say that I was a nice, friendly, and funny guy as well. Who is your biggest inspiration? I don't know. I don't have an inspiration that I could tell you. And last but not least, says Ivan, the creative question par excellence. What is your favorite color? I like purple, like not the freaky kind of purple, just some purple. I don't know. I can't describe it. I have some purple stuff in my room. No, actually not, but I just like it. I don't know. I guess it's the color of depression or something, but I don't mind. I like it. Lena asked, what do you like the most about the ASMR community? The ASMR community is by far the best community of the internet, probably, because everybody is so loving, everybody is so nice, everybody compliments on anybody. It's just a very, very good vibe between everyone. There are very, very few hate comments, and they're just coming from people who don't know what ASMR is. Yes, everybody supports each other. The whole collaboration thing is pretty nice. So yes, I believe the ASMR community is just pretty cool. And I believe this is a pretty cool way to end the video. Because, yes, I answered most of your questions, not all. Brian had a lot more, and Elo had a few more as well, but I believe this is a good